Serie A side. Taken down by Sergio Roberto. Alan and Husai exchanging passes. You can hear the drone of the helicopters flying overhead. Big security around games like this, of course. Dembele finds De Jong. Beautiful passer of the ball. Lovely ball out wide that time to Jordi Alba. Knocked forward by Fabian. And the offside flag is raised against Dries Mertens, the Belgian international, who made his run a little bit too quickly there.
Yeah, just trying to peel away, just trying to get in behind the back four. Just give it half a yard. He's got so much quality. Mertens scores lots of goals, creates a lot, very influential in this Napoli side.
Very high line being played by Barcelona that time. Could be something that they might live to regress if they continue that tactic in the game. Surely Napoli will break that offside trap eventually.
That's how they play. They play so high up. There's so many attacking threats, wide areas, central areas that they have to play further on up the pitch.
Gesture there from Suarez. Leopards and spots, really.
It is. You can see that. The usual Suarez.
Might only be a friendly, but he's as competitive as ever.
There's no such thing as a friendly.
Suarez, what a record. 111 caps for Uruguay, 58 goals. Extraordinary record. Not to mention all of the things that he has done in club football as well. Nice ball slipped into the space behind the Napoli defence. Suarez battling to try and get it onto his shooting foot. Napoli did well there. Spread out wide to Goulam. Mertens trying to snip it on.
Tell you what, you're so right though. You can see again that inch-perfect pass there that could have slipped Almassin.
Melania with the ball over the top for Suarez. Pull back to Griezmann. What a miss. Antoine Griezmann, recently signed from Atletico Madrid. Unable to find the target, incredible.
Well, I see how the ball just got slowed down off that big divot, and you're just expecting Griezmann to put that in the back of the net. Look at the divot in the pitch. It's a great little cutback, and he tries to get in the eyes and stick it in that far corner. He's almost got too much time to pick a spot, and just can't do that.
Well, that is proof, if it were needed, that this is not a completely artificial pitch. It's sort of a hybrid. Probably been rolled out and played specially for this game. Down the left, Jordi Alba. He will constantly try to get forward from left back for Barcelona. De Jong looks like he's been playing for Barcelona all his life. Great ball out wide by Suarez. Jordi Alba with the cross. Cut out by the centre-back Manolas. And now the free kick for Napoli for that foul.
I'll tell you what, it's absolutely superb, the things that you see from this level, and it's just little things from midfield that makes De Jong look so easy, makes his job easy in midfield. You just see Griezmann coming in off the line, and you talked about Alba getting forward, and he's got acres of space out there, and he ends up eventually getting to him. Just the movement from the front three, it's absolutely amazing to watch.
Quarter of an hour gone in Ann Arbor, this magnificent stadium hosting this huge game between teams from La Liga and Serie A. Dembele with nowhere to go. eventually the tackle came in from Elliot Elmas, one of the less known players on the pitch for Napoli, Macedonian international, just 19 years of age.
There's been lots of talk about the youngster.
So a chance at either end. Ghulam shooting over, Griezmann firing wide, and now the corner for Napoli, the first of the game. Five in the penalty area, two just outside. Headed clear by Griezmann. Onto it came Husai. Back in over the top towards Mertens. Down goes Dembele, and that's going to be a free kick to Barcelona.
This is where Barcelona get caught out ever so much. You can just see that they've come out from the corner that's been cleared, and they're not looking across the line. You can see Mertens, you just see he's got the line, and everyone switches off. Got to be a better touch. It's just too high, not in his path for him to get his shot off.
Good play there by Alenia. What a step up in class this is for the number 19 for Barcelona. Just 21 years of age. He's come through the La Mesa Academy in Barcelona, like so many of this squad. De Jong. Sergio Roberto out wide to Semedo. Great patience from Barcelona. Griezmann beautifully flicking it inside. Suarez in chase. And out came Alex Merritt to make the save. That one always favouring the goalkeeper. Manolas getting it back to Merritt. This is Kirikesh. Dangerous ball into the centre. Nelson Semedo onto it quickly. Here's De Jong. Sending it over the top to Sergio Roberto, but good cover from Napoli that time. We always think of Italian teams as being really well set up defensively, and Napoli are no different.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they're causing their own problems at times, trying to play it from the back. Kirikesh giving the ball away, and Semedo obviously reading that pass that's come in, but they get straight back into that defensive structure, which is so hard to break down at times.
Good ball from Husai. Tied it up at the back by Gerard Piqué. 4 years at Manchester United, it seems like a long time ago. Dembele avoiding the challenge of Fabian. Well, not quite on the same wavelength as Antoine Griezmann, but a good opportunity for Barcelona.
Yeah, it was, really was, and you know, you just again so many times have seen Dembele getting into that final third, and his pass is not quite there at the moment. You see Griezmann coming in off the touchline, wanting that ball.
One in the centre by De Jong, gets it back from Dembele. De Jong, 21 years old, just about to start the really rich years of his footballing career. Just 7 caps for the Netherlands, but you wonder, with the likes of him and Van Dijk and so many other great young players, how good the Netherlands will be over the next few years.
I mean, Van Dijk's been absolutely superb. He really has. He's one defender that stands out for me, but this boy, De Jong, we're going to see an awful lot of this young man, I'm telling you, because he has got so much ability. He looks like he's been around for years. You know, he looks like an experienced head in there, the way he wants the ball, his connection. Very, very good, always in demand.
Barcelona always look for a technically gifted player who can play with both feet and make the simple and sometimes not so simple passes.
Yeah, well,
mostly they make it look simple, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They do, and that's the sign of a good player, that is, where when no one players are around. He just catches one here. That's just frustration because he's literally bossing the game at the moment in that central area. De Jong, he's very gifted. So much vision from that central area of midfield. It's not that he's just going and collecting it from the back four or the wide areas. He looks forward to, and that's one thing I'll say about having that sort of CDM central midfielder is that, you know, you've got to have that something special, and he has got that. He can pick players out. I mean, to have a look at what's in front of him, you say it wasn't too hard, but the balls have always got to be there to be done.
Griezmann making the little run there, but the pass just a little bit too far in front of him. Husai's got quite a job to do today at right back, and Alan as well, the Brazilian midfielder. He and Fabian are going to be working very hard in front of that Napoli back four. Good closing down by Napoli on a pitch that is very narrow. You can see that it's made for American football. Well, last time the World Cup was in the USA, they had to get special permission to have pitches that were only 68 yards wide, which is less than the minimum 70. And normally in international football, the pitches could be 75 to 78 yards wide. It really makes a difference, those 8 to 10 yards, in terms of the spaces. So here come Napoli. Good ball over the top from Mertens, trying to get Simone Verdi away, and he's been caught, and that's going to be a free kick to the Italian side. Simone Verdi, he's the one who came in to replace Milik just before the match.
And he just catches one, doesn't he? Certainly makes a meal of it, but it's an area where you think good delivery. It's just Jordi Alba just catches his Achilles. Sometimes those little nicks happen so fast, you have to see a very slow replay to actually see the contact. But he's okay. Now, good chance here with the big man up from the back. Hasty cross, headed away by PK. Down goes Fabian. And a chance for Barcelona to break. Good tidying up at the back by Husai. Merritt playing it out wide. Napoli do try to play it the right way. Fabian, though, is being swamped by players in yellow shirts. Now the referee's stopping the game because there's a player down off the ball. I think it's Gulam, the left back for Napoli. I think they're just claiming he's got an elbow or a head injury. So the ref clearly has to stop the game. Just trying to play out from there. Just a bit of a tangle between PK. He's doing an awful lot wrong. Certainly no intent there. Well, PK, what an old head on his shoulders. Just having a look at his records today. He's played 498 games for Barcelona, just approaching the 500. And that having joined them back in 2008. This is 12th season with Barcelona. He's just a tall figure back there with so much ability to read the game well. You know, he's just been an absolute dream to watch. When you look at defenders, and we talk about top-class defenders, he's certainly in that category of world-class defenders, and he's done it for so long. And it's such a prestigious club at Barcelona. He's always been in the thick of things, not just back there, but he's always been on the end of things as well, in the right areas. So he's been a fantastic professional to watch. That's what you want, really, isn't it? Consistency, professionalism. To make it at this level, it does require a dedication. And although we talk an awful lot about the money and the rewards, these players are almost like hermits. The way they approach their life, it's just all about what they eat, how they train. Everything to do with their life has to be so perfect. Well, it's dedication. That's what it is in a whole nutshell. Is that if you want to be the best, you apply yourself the best you can. You eat right. You look after yourself. I wish I would have done that as a player, because certainly, I'm not saying I would have been at this level, but you know, you can certainly prolong your career. You you can get the best out of it, and that's unfortunate when you look back and say what you would have liked to have done.
Great little battle going on there between Manolas, the Greek, and Suarez, the Uruguayan. And the fans are certainly enjoying it here in Ann Arbor, Michigan. This great matchup between the sides from La Liga and Serie A. Well, a drinks break there. It's hardly not hot enough for that. It's only 22, 23 degrees. Just a nice summer day, really.
Well, you'd have thought they'd have been used to this sort of temperature, but I suppose we can all call for it's that stage of the season, isn't it, really? I mean, we're still talking about pre-season, and it's important that players do get hydrated, get the water back on.
Good play by Manolas. And he was caught late there by Griezmann that time. Antoine Griezmann, not a player that one normally associates with that kind of little late challenge.
No, I don't think there was anything really badly in it. I think he was certainly made a meal of. You know, he's gone down and made it out as if it was worse than what it was. Griezmann's definitely not got that in his locker.
Fabian switching the play out wide to Husai. Manolas. Yeah, both sides really trying to get some width in the game, but they're so well organised, it's hard to find space down the side. Very few openings in the match so far, just one chance at either end. Nice flick down by Griezmann, but Suarez has just made the run in a different direction. Covering at the back by Barcelona. Clement Longley, their French centre-back, who doesn't get too many opportunities when all of the big names are available. He's playing on the left side of the centre-back pairing today. Good pressure in the middle from Napoli, winning it back high up the pitch. Alan to Fabian. Manolas, Husai, who's a fine player, the Albanian. He has certainly looked good so far.
They're very well organised, as we would expect from this Napoli side. You know, they are dropping into that 4-4-2, but at times they are pushing bodies on, making it hard for Barcelona to exploit those gaps and spaces. De Jong was hurried there, and so too Sergio Roberto. Barcelona have done really well to work this one forward to Dembele. What a pity, Griezmann over on that far side. The pass overhit by Ousmane Dembele, and you can see the frustration growing amongst the Barcelona players. Well, it's not the first time, is it, we've seen so far. It's been 4 or 5 times where there's been good opportunity to put pressure on the back four of Napoli, and it hasn't been there from Dembele. He's got to be better at that, especially if they want that chemistry between the front three.
Milan forced back to goalkeeper Merritt, and then out wide to Husai. Fabian couldn't take it under control. We've hardly seen Dries Mertens in the game. The centre forward for Napoli, who's got a superb record over the last few seasons for the Italian side. Here's Ghulam. Chirakesh exchanging passes with Alan. Now Manolas. Sent forward by Calafon. Slow technical build-up play by Napoli. And De Jong was in to break it up. Oh, lovely chest down that time by Roberto. Forward comes Nelson Semedo. Now Dembele. having some very good moments in the centre of the pitch without really threatening either goal. That's a free kick for Barcelona.
I mean, the times you've seen Dembele get the ball and actually facing up Hulam, I'm expecting him to get it out of his feet and open his legs. He's got plenty of pace. He wants to come inside every time, try and mix that game up a little bit.
Great ball from Suarez. The cross from Jordi Alba, knocked away by the Napoli defence. Good spin that time by Alenia, but now Napoli can break with Mertens. Callahan getting forward. Been in an offside position there, but the header away from Nelson Semedo. The referee allowing play to continue.
He had to make sure as well, because it wasn't a bad delivery from Callahan.
Manolas to Alan. Kirikesh, always a footballing centre-half when he was with Tottenham, sometimes to his own cost. Here's Fabian. Callahan. Good this from Napoli. Hulam has got forward. Just two in the penalty area though. Alan. Not sure what he was doing there. Shot, cross, pass.
Well, you could just see Callahan just coming in from the right hand side. He's trying to pick him out. It's a tough one, especially when Ter Stegen obviously reads it. But it's not a great delivery from Alan. Unlike him as well, he's just starting to come into the game. He will dictate in midfield if he can.
Dembele. Semedo back to PK. Jordi Alba goes long. Suarez trying to get on the end of it. Good goalkeeping. Merritt quickly off his line. The old sweeper keeper.
Yeah, and he read the danger, didn't he, from the Alba pass. A little bit different from Barcelona.
Free kick given away. Foul on Alan by Alenia. This game just waiting for a first goal that will change the whole thing tactically. First goal will be crucial in this match.
Neither keeper really had a lot to do, have they, in the save factor.
The through ball, Mertens is onside here. Maybe a chance for the little Belgian. Very good block by the centre-back, Longley, who came across from the left side to cover after Mertens burst through.
Yeah, well, he'll play on the shoulder, Mertens out, and he gets a bit fortunate here. I think it just deflects off De Jong, but just expect him to have a little bit more. Longley does well just to cover the danger.
Here's the corner, too high for Manolas. Chance for Barcelona to break, perhaps. Dembele. And helped on by Roberto. Griezmann. Jordi Alba. Two of them exchanging passes over there without really trying to get behind the Napoli defence. Barcelona very patient, as are Napoli when they're in possession. They don't rush things forward. The whole team tends to move as a group.
They've had a good spell of the ball. They've had plenty of possession. Alan's got on the ball a little bit more.
PK stepping up to deny Callahan, and now it's Dembele. Suarez with the dummy. On it goes to Griezmann. Across the face. Dembele has the chance. Good block by Hulam. Denying Dembele.
It's a super block by Hulam. Expect Dembele to score, and he throws his body on the line to just make sure that don't happen. Number of chances here. Go begging. Great block. Just see Griezmann trying to pick PK out, and he just deflects away. Dembele pounces.
Well, maybe just Barcelona's shading it in this opening half an hour or so. Carlo Ancelotti, though, won't be too put out by that.
Oh, I certainly think that they've certainly hacked what Barcelona have thrown at them in the attacking threats, which they expected possibly a little bit more with what they possess going forward. But as a unit, Napoli, they've been very good. Slowly got themselves into the game. They've took the sting out of it.
Have to remember that Napoli are 2-1 down from the first leg in Miami last week. So the onus on the Italian side to get that first goal, to at least tie it up. Should they be level on aggregate at the end of this 90 minutes, there will be a penalty shootout. But at the moment, Barcelona 2-1 up on aggregate. Long lay. Sergio Roberto. Into the feet of Griezmann. It's great skill from Barcelona. Suarez was trying to connect with Griezmann, but he just moved into a different position. Maybe a chance here now for Fabian. Roulam. Mertens offering himself down the side. Kirikesh, Alan, Mertens. They look like it, but this game is being played at a pretty fast pace. And both sides look like they could be in need of a breather. It seems to stay in play forever, the ball.
Yeah, it does, and you're just watching that incident where Napoli have had a bit of a break, lots of possession, but when it's gone into that final zone of trying to make that inch-perfect pass, it just hasn't happened, and then Griezmann goes the other way and does identical. So it's just missing that little bit of spark going forward and that correct pass and that bit of movement. But the balls that have been played forward have just not been good enough so far.
Napoli getting on with the free kick quickly. Crossfield pass to Roulam. First touch has to be perfect. Not a good ball from Fabian that time. Giving it straight back to Barcelona. It's like watching a game of Masters chess, this.
He's just waiting for that right move to come around and then actually executing it. That's been the problem.
Nelson Semedo, the former Benfica player. Jordi Alba. Run forward by Alenia, leaving it for Griezmann. Suarez with the layoff. De Jong, though. The pass was a little bit short and Alan was in quickly to win it back for Napoli. Through ball, couldn't find his way past Jordi Alba. Maybe a chance for Napoli here. The shot, though, a little bit tame that time.
It was unlucky. Verdi just coming in on the right, just making that little bit of movement, trying to create some space. Mertens, you just see come across the picture and it opens up a little bit, but the shot very woeful.
Hasn't had it all his own way. Last 10 minutes he's rather drifted out of the game. Well, sometimes happens though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, and you look at the two CDMs, if you like, who are sitting and doing the work that they should be doing, and now Alan's having that little bit more of the ball, dictating play a little bit more, whereas early on in the game we did see De Jong having plenty of the ball. I think that's just the fact that you look at how high up Napoli are making it hard and not allowing him to get on the ball as much.
Jordi Alba up the line to Griezmann, went down rather easily. Referee says play on. Good decision. Claiming that he was caught somewhere around his neck, but it didn't look like there was much contact.
I think he was expecting it more than anything.
So 40 minutes gone, 5 minutes to the break. So far, neither goalkeeper has had too much to do.
There's the incident here, just touches it by. I mean, there's not really any form of contact, is there?
you might have caught him in the chest, but it certainly wasn't near the face.
He's just protecting that he's not going to get by him, just sheer man strength.
De Jong. Pass just intercepted that time by Fabian. Took enough pace off it so that they couldn't get through to Suarez. Challenges coming in so quickly in that midfield sector. And now Dembele with a chance to come inside. Dembele forcing a great save from Merritt. Nearest we've come to a goal. Ousmane Dembele, 4 minutes to the interval.
I'll tell you what, there's a bit of a spice in this game, isn't there? Previous to that, a few niggly challenges, but Dembele comes in at pace. They find it hard to deal with when he cuts inside on that left foot. Tries to stick it in that far corner, not enough pace and venom on the shot.
And now a problem for Alenia. One of the younger players in this Barcelona squad, 21 years old. Just promoted from the underage setup in Barcelona to the senior squad. But one wonders whether he will make it into the final cut when the real competitive games start next week.
Well, that's a question that's going to be on everyone's lips. I mean, for me, he's really stood out. He really has. I mean, the thing is, we're looking at the so-called bigger players in the Griezmanns, and we're talking about De Jong, but Alenia's been very good in this first half. The little bits and bobs he's done. I mean, that one, for instance, getting that ball out wide. He's done a lot of that good interchange I've seen out on the left with Griezmann. Sometimes one of them unsung heroes, if you like. But when you've got so many big names in the team, everyone just looks and expects that to happen from the so-called big players.
There was confirmation graphically of the score after the first leg. 2-1 to Barcelona. Alenia back on the pitch after getting a little bit of treatment off the field of play. Usai. Given away rather cheaply. Real chance here for Barcelona. Suarez to Dembele. And Suarez. And the save from Merritt puts it behind for the first corner of the night for Barcelona.
And you look at Suarez here, this is typical Suarez, world class. Plays the ball out and doesn't just stand still and admire the pass. He wants it back, and he gets it back from Dembele and gets a first time strike off. Merritt has to be on his guard in the goal.
Slightly better chances have fallen Barcelona's way. Can they find a lead before the interval? Suarez again. Alenia's shot from long range lacked a bit of venom, and Merritt probably would have saved it had it been inside the post.
Yeah, you'd have expected him to. When it did come through, a crowd of players, but there was not much power. I mean, it wasn't anywhere on target, for instance, anyway. But
big pressure here on Napoli. Of course, the new rules about goal kicks. You can pass the ball inside the penalty area, but none of the opposition players can enter the penalty area until after the ball is in motion. So you will have situations this season where short passes will be played inside the box and a lot of pressure will be applied.
I think we'll see a lot more goals coming from mistakes, from teams trying to play out that way, for sure. As you can see, they're almost in their own 18-yard box from the goal kick. So many times teams do want to play out, that's the way everyone wants to play. But you've got to have the quality, and believe me, you've really got to have the positivity of going and getting that ball, and dictating, picking the right pass.
Yes, that certainly has a material change on the way the game is played, that new law. And another one to look out for is the law about walls at free kick time where players in the attacking team can't be within a metre of a wall.
You know, I've seen a few of them earlier on this afternoon, and I don't know if it makes it harder for the goalkeeper's vision at times, as we'll soon see as the season goes by.
Ulam's cross, he'll get a corner for that off Nelson Semedo, so Napoli finishing this half on the up. Can they get their noses in front and get the aggregate score level just as we approach half time? Ulam's going to swing it in dangerously into that 6-yard box. Alenia was the one who headed it clear. Alan first there, Husai. Good from Napoli. Great ball across, oh what a miss! Fabian at the back post. Best chance for Napoli of the half, and they've missed it.
I'll tell you what he's got to do, but he doesn't expect the ball coming in. Good delivery, PK misses it. And he can have a touch, he's got so much time, no one near him at all. It's poor defending from Barcelona.
Very similar to the chance that fell to Griezmann earlier on. Barcelona might have had a few better quality chances than Napoli, but certainly that one could have sent the Italians in level on aggregate. But Fabian has missed the opportunity, and at half time here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, it's Napoli 0, Barcelona 0.
Best. Follow your own path. Feel no pressure from him, or her, or them. And start by taking pressure off your skin. New Gillette Skin Guard Sensitive. The revolutionary technology takes pressure off the blades and pressure off your shave, helping to stop irritation on sensitive skin. So whatever pressures you face, shaving shouldn't be one of them. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Dacia Duster from only $10,995. Search Dacia Duster. Dacia, you do the maths.
We do things a little differently here at the AA. Our cutting-edge technology means we can get you going again in around 30 minutes.